Over in the Magic Kingdom is cause for celebration here, guys, because they are celebrating the reopening of Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin with a great ribbon cutting ceremony and some on the spot reviews. So let's talk about whether this was a needed refurbishment or just Disney wasting money. We're going to talk about it today on That Park Place, guys. Here you see it, the outside of Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. I actually really love the paint job they've done outside the door here, kind of branding it more to that iconic Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger colors. So great job there. We see the ribbon cutting ceremony happening, and this is it officially reopened as of today, April 8th, after closing in August 2025. So it has been closed for not quite a year, but almost. I mean, about was that 9 months? 8 months, something like that. Like it's crazy. Yeah. But let's see, guys, because our old friend Drew Smith over on X, Drew the Disney Dude, he has a firsthand account of it, a full ride POV, if you will. So let's have a look. I'm turning the sound off to avoid any copyright issues. But I want to take a look at this. So we still have. I thought they were getting rid of this version of Buzz Lightyear with the projection face. Apparently, not so much. Buzz Lightyear projection face still exists. Vash, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I mean, I always thought that projection face Buzz worked well enough. I think in the modern era, his projection's a little dull, right? So if they spruce that up, I think it's acceptable. This is kind of like the animated characters that you get in Seven Dwarfs Mine Trade and so forth. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't understand why the eyes are so cloudy.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, if they spruce up the projection, I think it works. But if they didn't, that's disappointing to see.
The thing I always liked about this attraction was that it's based not off of the not Toy Story directly, but off the Buzz Lightyear Star Command cartoon, which was actually a really fun cartoon.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I agree with you.
All right. So let's continue on. We see Buzz giving a little pep talk here. And this can all be found on Drew the Disney Dude's, X account. So here's our new ride vehicles. This is the refurb of the original kind of space pod type things.
One's already down. That's good.
Yeah, that's a great sign. Is this new? This mural here?
No, it's just either freshly painted or they cleaned it.
Okay. Well, these are brand new ride vehicles. So that's pretty neat.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, which was that's a particular expense there in order to update all of these. You can see the detachable laser cannons now currently in place right there, something that Disneyland has enjoyed for ever since 2005 when that version of the attraction opened, now for the first time coming to Magic Kingdom.
All right, so he's going to sit down. It looks like we still control the spinning ourselves. That's pretty cool. But yeah, now once this comes down, we're going to have the detachable blaster, and that is a game changer on this because one thing with this attraction was always that it was so difficult to aim the stationary blaster. But so there you go. You take it out right there, and now it's kind of like a Men in Black type situation over at. Oh, and here's that new robot.
You read my mind a little bit there. I'm excited to go on this with Corbin. I can't wait. It's on our list of things to do within the next 2 months.
Well, here's Buddy the robot, who they made a really big deal out of.
Yeah, and it's a girl, and
it's a she.
It's a she. It's anyway.
So did we not know Buddy the robot was a she before the attraction?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Pro covered it a while back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we need more power in the ride.
I did an analysis actually for that video on Buddy, right, and the use of Buddy in terms of vernacular and everything else. I think it came out 99.99% of all people named Buddy were male. So this is definitely a conscientious effort from Disney, unfortunately.
Doesn't even have like an I at the end or anything like that. Like
no. Just
like an IE would have been cute, but yeah, no.
Yeah. All right, so there we go with Buddy. Where Buddy, I guess, is essentially holding up ping pong paddles for you to shoot at to practice your aim.
Ping pong paddles. That's actually fun.
Oh, I like this readout is really nice. We didn't used to have that, did we? It was because it was just the numbers in the analog style.
It was that digital,
Yeah, so now
Yeah,
this
it
is
was
more like Toy Story
nice.
Mania, which has the actual cool little like monitor for you.
Mhm.
right. I
cool.
was going to say that's a significant upgrade for this particular attraction.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see what information is actually displayed there, how they're leveraging that. Could be accuracy and so forth. That could be kind of cool. Also want to see kind of how they're doing the aiming for this attraction right here, because even on Disneyland's, that, like I said, has enjoyed detachable blasters for a while. It can be a little bit difficult to aim. What the recommend that I have is you line up your sight right when you're going through, in this case with Buddy, right, and you're just kind of lining up your sight and you're lining up where that flash is, so that way you can be consistent down the length of the barrel or scope. Or
So, I mean,
however you
like
wanna-
it all looks very pretty. The Z's are now purple, and they light up like that. That's pretty cool. But I'm not like it still looks pretty much the same. Some of these are new. Some of these are definitely new. That I think the guy popping out there is new, but it's essentially the same thing, though, right?
Just about.
Yes.
They spruced it up a bit. They updated the technology behind it, and
It looks much newer. It looks sharper. It doesn't look like a janky carnival ride anymore. I think it actually looks like you're in like a play set or like a cartoon, which I think is what it's supposed to look like.
right. Right.
Yeah.
Tomorrowland
Okay.
needs this desperately. It's a people eater,
Mhm.
and it gets people. I wonder how many people, kind of like the Haunted Mansion. I wonder how many this one.
Ooh.
Haunted Mansion takes about what, 2,400 an hour, 3,000 an hour, something like that.
Look at this. The when you actually get the hit on the Z, it actually changes color.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I like
yeah,
that.
that's all
That's
that
cool.
new technology.
Yep, I like that.
Yeah.
We're heading in. Here is more Zurg. This is the claw room. Okay. There he is. Zurg is pretty much the exact same.
Okay.
They just changed the Z's up on this. In his Zerginator or whatever that's called. You know, Zurg, funnily enough, Zurg has his own parking lot in the villain's parking lot at Magic Kingdom.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
Zurg, Jafar, Scar, Ursula,
Well, maybe
Cruella. I think
We can-
Cruella has one. I don't remember. Oh,
maybe we can
emergency
expect
escape
him at
hatch.
Villain's Land there.
Yeah. All right, so this
It's
is
such a
this is
good
where we go
ride.
into the Star Tunnel. Now I guess it's an escape hatch. This is supposed to be like where you actually fight Zurg.
Right. Right. And I think your picture is taken somewhere in this area. At least it is in California. I'm not sure how it is in Florida.
Oh,
Yeah, there-
no,
there's some-
in Florida it was always at the end. Oh,
That looks
God,
really
they've completely redone this.
I
This is
love
so
that.
much better.
So much better.
Wow.
I love the pace of this ride. It's so perfect for little ones. It's so nice.
You have Buzz Lightyear flying around. actually
That's
doing
cool.
battle. That's really neat. I
Yeah.
got
Are those targets dynamic there? Oh, it looks like they
no
are.
idea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Y'all don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
know what I
You can
do
see the
during
targets.
this part of the ride.
Come up and then come down. That's interesting.
That's fast.
First time I've implemented something like that.
So I got stuck there. You get your picture taken pretty much right here. I got stuck in that Star Tunnel one time and didn't realize it for about 5 minutes. I was like,
If
wow.
you're
we're really taking a while here.
claustrophobic, that's not good. I would probably be freaking out.
Because it feels like you're moving because of the way the screens are going. But yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
All right, so there's Zurg. I'll get you next time. Curse you, Buzz Lightyear.
Oh wow, that was
Um,
actually really good.
Thank you. My Dr. Claw voice, essentially.
I thought you
I'm-
pressed a button.
So he's got 106,000. All right, we got that same buzz at the end there. That's pretty cool. I like that buzz better than the one at the beginning.
Yeah.
And there you go. Well, Drew got a planet. I guess he's a planetary pilot. There you go. Does it say it on your thing? No.
It doesn't look like it, which
totally so.
unfortunate that they can't leverage that.
Yeah, that is. There you go, guys. That's it. What do we think?
So I think it's nice for kids. Go ahead, Vash.
Yeah, I think it is okay for kids. This is definitely a people mover. Eater. I should say, definitely based on that original people mover technology with OmniMover and so forth, and wheeling you across right there. You know, it's never been my favorite attraction. I think aesthetically, it might not work with the rest of Tomorrowland, especially as it was installed in Disneyland with its 1998 Tomorrowland. Outside of it, it just didn't quite work. I think, and I think Tony Baxter recently had some comments at a talk that he gave over there in San Francisco at the Walt Disney Family Museum, talking about how it wasn't like his favorite attraction, and he's hopeful that the refurbishment actually, overcome some of the issues that he had. Didn't really detail what those issues were exactly, but I'm not sure. I think this is a decent upgrade. I don't know if it's a game-changing upgrade. I don't know if you enjoyed Toy Story Movie Mania before, which I guess Tony Maxter did, over this attraction in terms of the interactivity and scoring and so forth, I think that will remain the same even after this refurbishment.
Yeah, I do. I think this is a game changer? No. Do I think it's going to sell additional tickets to Magic Kingdom? No. But did Tomorrowland need this? Yeah, it did.
Totally.
This attraction needed this. It was very outdated, and it definitely needed this little push. So now in Tomorrowland now, you've got this, you've got Tron, which is, brand new pretty much. Space Mountain is pretty timeless.
Yeah.
So, like that works pretty well. You still got Monsters Incorporated Laugh Floor, which, people don't really go into. And you still have that empty building where Stitch's Great Escape used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So they still are doing nothing with that. You got the Speedway, which is a waste of space. And then you've got a waste of space where you get to inhale, burning oil fumes.
The People Mover.
Yeah, the People Mover, which is always great and timeless. And you've got the Carousel of Progress, which is phenomenal, but it is getting that Walt Disney animatronic soon, which I'm not thrilled about. But
Astro Orbiter, which is
Astro
not
Orbiter
even
as well.
like,
I've never been on the Astro Orbiter. I always forget that it's there.
Scary.
Yeah, it is.
I would say Tomorrowland far more functional and far better than what we get out in Disneyland and Disneyland.
Is it really?
So we suffered. Oh yes, because we don't have a People Mover, for example, right? We lost it with our Rocket Rods upgrade in 1988, and it only played for a single season, right? So it's been just bare track up there ever since. We don't have the Astro Jets or whatever located in that top shelf space there as it is located in Magic Kingdom. We get the Astro Orbiter located at the front of that land on the ground, which is really a shame. It's not really the differentiator between that and Dumbo that I think people
the elevator
expect.
up to the Astro Orbiter always seemed like a waste of time to me. Like
Yeah, it's operational issues for sure. There's no question about that. But like, there's nothing, in our previous Carousel Progress Theater, right? Roundabout building, which you guys do have the luxury of. So all of these kind of things, I think Tomorrowland is definitely superior at Walt Disney World, especially with Tron and so forth. But that being said, though, I think aesthetically, between both Disneyland's and Magic Kingdom's aesthetically, I think there needs to be some cohesion. So I am hopeful for some kind of refurbishment to take place, some reimagining to take place to really create this interconnectivity between these attractions and really kind of ground the whole land as it currently exists in both parks. But I'm not sure. I like Ken Reinhardt's comment here. Does this attraction have wings? If you know the history of what used to be there, if
you had wings,
that,
yeah.
Right, you know that connection.
I'm curious right now because today is April 8th. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. For those that are watching this on replay, what up, replay gang? We love you. I wanted to check the wait time currently to see what this ride is doing right now.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So it's got to be a massive wait time, right? Like you'd think. I mean, it's
People
brand
Eater.
new, so.
Well, it says 60-minute standby.
It's 60-minute right now. Yeah, 60 minutes.
The People Mover is down, and when the Carousel of Progress is down. So whenever there's one ride in that little area down, then it puts more pressure on the other ones.
People that were going into Carousel of Progress aren't in Carousel of Progress.
No one's in the Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor.
Nobody's
I like that one. I like it.
75 minutes on Space Mountain right now, 105 on Tron. So, but like you said, this is a People Mover. It's an Omni Mover. It should load people a lot faster in theory, but it's still 60 minutes. So that's longer than I would wait for.
It's giving me a little bit of hope for Tomorrowland because it needs a makeover. It needs I don't want to see them tear it down and make it something else, but it needs all of these other Space Mountain is in rough shape. It's nostalgic and they can't get rid of it, but they need to spruce it up a little bit, I think. And then, like you said, those the go-karts, I forget what the speed race.
It is definitely spring break over there right now, guys. 45-minute wait for Dumbo right now.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Nope. I'm good.
50 minutes for
ridiculous.
Voyage of the Little Mermaid, 60 minutes for Winnie the Pooh, 85 for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Then Meeting Tiana at Princess Fairy Tale Hall is 50 minutes. Cinderella 40. You've got 60 for Peter Pan, 35. It's a Small World, 30 for Haunted Mansion.
That's not bad for Haunted Mansion.
70 for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Then I think was this 40 for 40 for Pirates, 90 for the Jungle Cruise.
That's
so
crazy.
It is a crowded day at Magic Kingdom today. I will say
I'm
that.
surprised, even as crowded as it is, with this new, with this updated attraction, that we're not seeing even larger wait times there. I'm very surprised by that.
Yep. And by the way, I agree with Ken Reinhardt. Bring back Push.
Push
the Talking Trash Can was a huge get in Tomorrowland if you managed to find him. But I will say, over in Disney Springs, they basically have Push over there now seasonally. It's not a trash can, but it's like Christmas time. They had a talking Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Rolled around, and literally, it sounded exactly like Push too.
Did they
That's
have it
funny.
just in Disney Springs, right? Was that
Yeah, it was in
just
Disney Springs.
And
Disney
that's
Springs,
nice
the
because you don't have
Waterfront.
to pay admission to go there. You could just go with the family and enjoy a
Very
really
true.
good day and have a nice little interaction. It's fun.
Yep, I love the live entertainment they have at Disney Springs. They used to have the roaming piano, which would be just like a piano player that would play
I have
and
a
while the
vague
piano
memory of that.
rolled through Disney Springs. Around Halloween and Christmas, though, they will also have a DJ that goes around in like a pod, and that's usually pretty neat. So, but whenever I see like a Push type thing, I always try to find the person operating it. There are certain telltale signs. They usually hang back. They've always got a shopping bag, and
Oh, that's funny.
you catch them talking into their hand like this.
Right now, I think they're really pushing that Toy Story 5 ordeal, because in Disney Springs, they have all these photo ops where you go inside of like a Barbie doll type of box, and it's a photo opportunity, so you can pretend that you're a doll. They have all kinds of stuff going on at Disney Springs right now. It's crazy.
Where in Disney Springs is that?
I don't know where. I saw it on a vlog that just came out. I'll send it to you. It's over that girl, Super Enthused. She was at Disney Springs, and I think that's where I saw it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Good. Well, guys, there is a new game in town.
Thanks for watching That Park Plays News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.